Professor Willow, aka Pegasusangel here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, before we get into the game, I recently found out that the files change based on what has happened in the game. So, as you know, last week, Yuri hung herself, and so now I'm in these files, and I clicked on characters, and now we just have Monika, Natsuki, and Yuri, as you can see, which is freaking crazy, which would explain why the other character is glitching out. The Sayori character is glitching out. Apparently somebody broke something and Sayori hung herself, but they don't care because she's been making things hard. And then they've got the picture of Sayori with no eyes. And then they've got this poem in here where they talk about some of the characters and how someone's untying the knot. And then, of course, when you go to characters, there's only 3 characters now. I had no clue looking in the files would tell me all this. So I'm going to keep that kind of over to the side here so that I can look at it later. But for now, I'm just going to take it off. And we're going to go into the game that I had to mute the music on because it was so loud. So here we go. Time to start our own living hell. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if I am. Load game. Okay, so I'm writing a poem, and I still want to impress Natsuki, so fluffy, giggle, boop, cute, milk, summer, sugar, anime, kawaii, puppy, poof, playground, candy, skirt, hop, kitty, games, play, strawberry, and dazzle. There we go. We've impressed Natsuki. What's going to happen now? I'm freaking out because of last time. Here we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Willow. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Willow, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise. I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. What? Oh. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I don't think that's her talking. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Okay. Okay. That's a little creepy. Meebles, Sil's Cloth, Blind Sight, Lifeline, Anon, Hospitality, Faultlessly, Offered, Solar, Malika, Nagad. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me, or something like that. Ehehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ahaha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ha ha ha. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Willow. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Willow, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Wait! No! I want Natsuki! I didn't want you! Whatever. Yuri's fine. Yuri's fine. She's cool. She's cool, but after what you said, Yuri, was that really you that said that, or was that Monika? Because I am so freaking confused now with everything going on. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second, guys. Another thing just popped up in my files. Let me get it on here for you. Right there. Okay, so I just said something else popped up in my file. Right here. This I. What's it say? I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't... What? Get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? I'm not gonna hate anybody. Okay, so that just popped up in my file. And now we're gonna continue, because I am gonna... Yeah. Creepy! There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. I'm just gonna, like, move this file so I can pay attention to it as well. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Uh-oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Willow? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story... It's the kind of talent that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? This game is freaking creepy, guys. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes? That was bad. That was creepy. Okay, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Guys, this game is creeping me out, but it's so awesome. And the fact that things are popping up in my files, that's crazy. I would have never guessed that unless someone hadn't told me that. I would not have known. Because I didn't look up any spoilers beforehand. So I'm like playing this all blind. But I found that out from somebody who had watched a video of Jacksepticeye. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the what? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought she meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. What's with the crazy look? We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Oh no. What happened? This is what happened before Sayori killed herself. What on earth was that about? Willow? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a middle note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Poems! Yay! Natsuki or Monika? Nothing weird in my files yet, since that I thing. Let's start with Natsuki, because she's the one I really wanted to hang out with today. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. Aw, I pissed her off. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What? I don't even know how to read this. Okay, guys. That's a beautiful poem, Natsuki. T3B blah 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 blah. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not gonna go through and read all of that. Willow, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? No! I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Eek. Eek. No. No, no, no. No. Okay. 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 Should I keep clicking or what should I do? Should I just sit here? Is more stuff going to happen if I just sit here? Oh, I can't do the music. That should be obvious by now. So, just play with me instead. Okay. You don't hate me, Willow, do you? I really don't like this. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. She's bleeding! She's got blood coming out of her eyes! Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead, okay? It's all I have. Okay, I'm gonna play with you. Can I play with you? Can I play with me? Play with me! What's going on? No! Fucking Monika! You killed her! It's gotta be Monika! It's gotta be! Fucking Monika! That's what everybody has said ever since the game started fucking up. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't want to show it to Monika. Fuck you! Fuck you! Hi again, Willow. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Like my character didn't even realize what just happened. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Nothing else has popped up in my files. Oh, wait a sec. Before I do anything, let me get on to that and check characters, because if it's the way it was last time, Natsuki should be totally gone. Natsuki is still in there so far, so nothing bad has happened yet, but I think that was her dying. I'm pretty sure she died. We'll find out. We will find out. Alright. Great job, Willow. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? But it was Natsuki who was jumping the whole time! Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Something cacophony of meaningless noise. It's losing its text. It's losing stuff. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating. Holy cow. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. What's going on with the letters? All the letters are disappearing. Delete her. No! No! You're not deleting Natsuki! You butt! Whoa. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me? Wait. Please help me. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ha 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 ha. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock shipped, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gear by expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-drowning snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every section or rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting, a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That made no sense. It doesn't really matter what it's about. The music is gone. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on paper. That is, a pin fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. What? I can't read that. What the fuck? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? There's blood and there's Fred and there's... Oh. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. What? This is so weird, guys. It's so weird. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Willow joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Willow? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Willow to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Willow joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Willow isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Why is there no music again? And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Willow want to get more members too. Right? No! I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Willow, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have a right to speak for everyone. You have no right to speak for everyone in the club. Like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, Willow. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What is going on? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. This game is freaking weird, but it's awesome. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What is going on? Holy cow, I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I decided to do this crap. It's freaking awesome, but crap. Yuri would never say that, would she? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Willow? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. There's blood coming out of her eyes! Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll all talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Willow? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a bit with Willow before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Willow, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as a president. And I really do care about you, you know? Why is the background going all creepy? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. No, she's not. And you're being a little bit, you know. Ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. What's going on? There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Uh-oh. Alright guys, well I'm going to end that here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my crazy reactions to this really awesome but crazy game, feel free to subscribe to watch me play some more. Because Doki Doki's every Wednesday till I beat the game. Or whatever happens with the game. Because I'm totally, like, freaking out now. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a good rest of the day. Don't forget to comment. I love to comment back to you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video on Friday. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Have a good rest of the day.